Too much internet.
Ooh.
What a nice sizzle.
There you go. The other one sprayed on my face.
Yeah, because
Sounds
you're
like
a bitch.
Not the
sounds like
first time,
Tuesday
is
for
it?
me, right? Right? Sounds like Tuesday for me. Guys, welcome
That's a
to
gay
yet. Welcome yet to another episode of the Too Much Internet Podcast, your weekly fix for your strange political addiction. My name is Eddin. That's Hector. That's Karina. I did it in gender order because we have dicks.
And he's a misogynistic bitch.
He is.
Yeah, I'm trying to be more misogynistic and racist and homophobic and everything today because you know.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know why you're drinking
I'm
Guinness.
drinking Karina's Guinness.
You don't like Guinness?
She left in my house like a month ago.
Karina never leaves anything in her house.
She definitely left this year.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm surprised that she left the Guinness.
But yeah, I'm drinking it because it's been staying there and might as well.
More like, how about you tell the people the
world's
real
gonna end.
reason? Tell the real reason.
The world's
Eden peer pressured him into it. I was like, guys, I'm
drink on the
drinking.
pod.
I was like, guys, it's the 2020 decision. Like, we gotta drink. You know, the world's ending. Yeah.
I mean, the city's
I mean,
boarded
we'll
up.
see.
I mean, the world's gonna end regardless of who wins.
We'll all meet our demise at some point, but
Yo, chill.
not to get deep or whatever. But
Damn. You thought that was deep?
we all die.
Hector will be like, yo,
We all die.
the sun's yellow, but I don't want to be too deep though. Like,
The sun
fuck?
is orange.
The sun is what?
Orange.
Yo, kick him out of the fucking Zoom.
You have the power.
Yo, kick him out of the.
Sun is orange.
Who are you telling to kick him out of the Zoom? You're the one that has the power.
I'm telling Zoom to kick you out of the Zoom.
It's not Siri.
I know. I'm sorry. That being said, before we go into our usual talks and stuff, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms.
Follow us. Continue at it.
Now you want to do it? Now, you want to do it?
No,
You want to fucking do it? Someone told me. Someone told me that I'm not letting y'all. Someone told me that I'm not letting y'all do these
Who
stuff
told you that?
enough. It's
They're
people.
lying to you.
not.
They're lying to you.
People.
You're not.
I just
Nah,
wanna
you
see
should
how-
try it. Nah, try it. Try it. Try it.
Try it.
Try it.
Try it.
I'm blanking already. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. If you want to see us on our pretty faces on YouTube, you can go to youtube.com and search Too Much Internet because we don't have a link yet because you guys haven't followed us. We need 100 followers, guys. Come on, let's get to it. Follow us on our I was gonna say Facebook, but our Instagram pages.
We also have Facebook
Yeah,
though. We also have
We
Facebook.
do have Facebook. Follow Eddin at thank you Eddin. Don't thank him. WD_McSwag. That's me. And then Karina's gonna be okay.
Am I though?
We also have our Facebook. What's our Facebook? Too Much Internet. Boom.
What's the one we use the most, Hector?
What was that?
What's the one we use the most?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna get to that.
Okay,
Our
okay,
most
okay.
important one, Too Much Internet on IG. That is where most of our content is at. Make sure if you want to follow us, and make sure you see all that. We also have a Twitter, the TMI Pod, but it's
Do
not
we
really
even
that
post there?
active. We'll get there.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, you guys will get there.
That's about it.
A good intro.
This is reminding me of why I don't let you do this.
That was a good intro.
what did
What
I
do you
miss?
mean?
Bruh, I would have never wanted to follow this podcast if I heard that. He was like, you could follow the Twitter, I guess. And then he was like, oh yeah, we got Facebook. Like, what's the Facebook?
Too much internet. What else?
I would have been listening and be like, yo, you're supposed to tell me. You're supposed to tell me what's the Facebook.
That's how
And he's like,
you win, dude.
yo, y'all haven't followed us on YouTube, so like, what up with that? I was like, what?
Yeah.
You
What's
say
up with
that.
I say it nicer though.
Do you really?
I'm like, yeah, we're not up to 100 yet, but make sure you guys
you
go
say it like a
and
bitch.
get it.
Heard it.
No, wow. I say it with enthusiasm and interest. Okay, we can't all be boring. All right.
Crazy.
I know.
Karina, you heard that? You calling you boring? That's crazy.
I don't have to dye my hair to be interesting. Okay.
Karina, again, he's coming at you. I don't understand why.
I'm coming out. All right. At least I'm not Mexican. Okay.
Karina, yo,
Coming
like
from our brand.
What if you were to have three things to be just your brand? What is your brand?
Colored hair, Mexican, and gay.
then
Hector,
bonus is dog,
Hector, why is that?
lover.
Oh yeah, dog. Fuck.
Hector, why is that also your brand?
My ex is Mexican, so therefore I am partly Mexican, honorary Mexican.
Okay.
Do you still want to be honorary Mexican even though that relationship was like years ago?
The Mexican culture is top notch. I love it. I respect it. I
top-notch.
love it. I admire it, and I love it.
Is it the part where they're sometimes good people?
What? Is it the part where sometimes good people?
Yeah, well, the part where they're mainly rapists and druggies and all that, but then sometimes good people.
That's the Latino problem. Latino men are very machismo.
No, they're not. You dumb fuck. What is wrong with you?
Rapists.
Do you not understand that was something Trump said?
Oh,
Oh my God.
I was just thinking about the Mexican culture and that guy. And, you know, you have.
Yo, Hector, bro. Bro, don't. Yo,
Honorary Mexican
cute.
card.
yeah, you don't have a Mexican card.
I'm revoking it. Sorry.
Yeah. Because you can't read between the lines.
Shut up. You too.
What?
I never wanted a Mexican card, but I appreciate Mexican culture. Shout out to all the Mexican people. Y'all fire. And y'all know how to drink a lot. It's kind of wild.
That's how.
I was
that's
gonna
like-
say something
that's all
crazy,
he
but
did.
I hold
Say something crazy. Come on. It's 2020, bro. Bro, we almost died out of a pandemic, sort of. And then, like, now we're going to go to hell.
Aye, that's crazy. No,
Bro, y'all didn't think that in the beginning of coronavirus that we were all going to die? Like, bodies were dropping, bro.
That's crazy.
Bodies were dropping.
I didn't think I was gonna contract it.
What's so
Never
special
thought
about
that.
you?
I mean, you're going out to party, so
Do you not see me, bro?
Yeah, bro, this guy was partying all the fucking time. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
I mean, like, he really dived all through away from the fucking coronavirus.
You don't see me, bro.
Well, if
I'm
they want to
unstoppable.
see you, bro, they go to youtube.com and search too much internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. See? See? You gotta be smooth with it. You can't be like, well, you got damn
Karina, you try it,
Yeah, Karina, you want to try plugging us?
but you have to lead her into it.
All right, Karina.
Say some dumb shit.
So- no, I'll plug it eventually.
Yeah,
Just wait for it.
yeah.
Wait for it.
I'll wait for it. At the
I
end,
like-
imagine.
Yo, I love when I tell both of these guys, like, yo, don't forget to share the post and stuff like that. And then Karina will share it and we'll be like, cool. Like, that's it. Like, no enthusiasm. Like, Hector will be like, oh, we did a thing. And then Karina will be like, wow. Like,
I'm like it, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to.
yo, y'all saw this? Like, fuck. Yo, before we go into like, so we decided to go away from our usual format this episode just because
Oh.
this whole Decision 2020 thing is just something.
This God is drinking.
What?
You always got a tipsy as fuck. Am I right?
Right. Wait. Right. Prediction 2020 got us fucked up.
God
Oh
is
no, I'm sorry. It got us fucked up. I've been seeing that meme.
This
Yeah, it's like-
with the smiley face with the long nails.
isn't it like this?
I can't see your fucking face.
I don't know.
Sorry, but if
TikTok's
they wanted
weird.
to see your face, YouTube.
You know,
for a second.
I'm gonna get on TikTok at some point.
You're gonna go on TikTok,
Be on the lookout, guys.
but it's gonna be you and a bunch of 12-year-olds.
It's crazy.
There's other men and women on there that are older than me.
Okay, you and other 13-year-olds. Like what?
Older.
Older than me. Are you telling me that I'm 12? I'll be glad to be younger. I'm getting too old.
You'll be glad to be under 12-year-olds. What is wrong with you, Hector?
What's wrong with you?
Yo, what is wrong with this guy?
My birthday is coming up. I'm moving away from that. I'm not even gonna entertain you.
That's a good move. That's a good move. Please say that.
Woo!
My
That's
birthday's
right.
coming up.
We know, Hector. Your birthday's coming up. How old are you gonna be?
My birthday's coming up.
How old are you gonna be?
40?
Wow! Bow! 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 Bow!
Moving on.
That's
Selection.
no election yet. No election yet because we get what's going on. Actually, you know what? You want to give us the fastest update? Like who's winning?
Biden's in the league, guys.
Cool. So that means
Biden's in the
almost 10 minutes into this podcast, Karina is not only yawning, but Biden's in the lead in 2020 decision.
Karina's clocked out at.
I really am.
Yeah, Karina's like, what have you been doing all day? Sleeping? Fucking.
I woke up pretty early and then I took a nap.
What? 1 p.m.
You can still my whole.
Say that's not true.
It's not. I woke up at 9.
Ooh.
p.m. What the fuck, bro? That was an hour ago.
No,
Did you really?
9 a.m. No, 9
Oh,
a.m.
okay, that's crazy.
Yo, let me say something real
I
quick.
believe you.
Let me say
That's
something
why.
real quick. Let me say something real quick. Hector was kind of there for the alley oop unknowingly because he knows that she really would wake up at 9 o'clock. Like, I'm not kidding. She's like, yo, suck my whole dick, but yeah, kind of.
That was unemployed Karina. Now I'm employed. Second.
Wow, yeah, Karina's employed. Yeah.
Ging, ging, ging. You
Karina, what are you doing, bro?
I'm a functioning member of society now.
I mean, we'll get there, but what are you doing as a job? What are you doing for work?
I'm a dog training apprentice now.
Yeah.
What?
Like apprentice to the dog trainer?
What you said?
Apprentice to the apprentice.
An apprentice to the apprentice. To the dog trainer. So you're training dogs and shit?
The assistant region.
I'm going to, yes.
That's dope. Are you excited for that?
I'm very excited.
What's like one thing you're looking forward to? Was that a question for the interview?
Dogs.
What are you looking forward to in this position?
The
No, I
doggos.
actually wasn't. So
You weren't looking forward to this position?
That wasn't the question.
Oh, what was the question?
that wasn't question. There was many questions asked. None of them were what are my strengths and weaknesses, which I
That's crazy. We
really
spent mad time on that
prepared
shit, right?
which I really prepared for. I usually suck at those questions and they didn't ask it, and I was so mad. And I was like, I spent like 20 minutes on this. Please ask me it.
Karina sent that question to the group chat and she was like, what the fuck am I supposed to say to this? And we went on for like 30 minutes and we were like dead serious. Didn't ask them. Didn't ask her.
They didn't ask me. They didn't ask me.
What was
Now
like
you
one of
know.
the what was one of the shittier questions they asked you though?
Shitty. I don't think any of them were shitty. They were just like,
What was a good one then?
why do you want to be a dog trainer?
And what'd you say? Because you're all about that
I
bass?
love dogs.
Oh.
No trouble?
I
No
hate-
treble.
I'm about to leave.
That's what I said.
Oh, I heard treble.
I did say trouble.
Yo, treble or clue?
Dribble
Or sorry.
I never played Clue.
or Jenga.
Clue always seems so fucking boring to me. Here's
It's
50
a mystery.
Here's 50 white people. Now guess which one it is. Is that not Clue?
No.
Which one killed
Clue is
Oh, well.
a different game.
Which one's the one where I have to pick between that's Jenga. He can't spell. Which one's the one where it's like 50 people and then you're like, "Ooh, he has fluffy hair." And
Guess
then I'm
who?
like,
Guess who?
"Oh, guess who?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little stupid.
Whoops. What's Clue?
Clue's
Clue is a
board.
murder mystery.
It's
It's
a
like
yeah.
there's like rooms, and you're like, oh, who killed Colonel Mustard in the library? And then you have
You
to
played
figure out
that?
who did it.
Fucking queer.
Yo.
Weird.
Yo, Decision 2020, Hector's coming out. He's ready. He's ready.
I'll
Wow,
play.
that's crazy.
No, Hector's not playing.
Have you really played it?
Yeah, did you play Clue?
No, I never played Coup
How you know it?
because I have it, but I never played it.
But you know one
Yo.
of the people in the game?
Colonel, you think Colonel Mustard is an actual character from Clue?
It could
Yeah,
be.
for sure. For sure.
You think like Commander
it for
Ketchup?
sure?
Like
So-
what?
Yeah, Mayo and catch up with other people, but like how do you know this?
What do you mean?
How that there's
Sergeant Mayo.
Colonel Mustard or whatever his
You
name is.
just read the manual.
No.
Corporal Sauerkraut. Sorry. Okay.
Shut up. You're not funny. You never been funny. You never will be funny.
Bro, earlier before we started recording, we've established that Karina has been a hater since season 1. And like it is just
Season
so
one of
true.
Their friendship
She's like my biggest
that's
she's my
better.
biggest rival, bro.
and his biggest friend.
Bro, I have like the Ring app. Y'all know what Ring is? It's like a doorbell that like
Ring a ring
you
ring.
can see the video. Wow.
I said ring a ring ring.
wow. Telephone. Well, there's like what's scaring the shit out of me is because like I get like it's kind of like the Neighbors app at the same time, and Hector does not want to give me his attention.
Go fuck.
Nah, you know what? Tell me what important shit just happened on the TV.
The TV is telling me, what's going on. So I'm on.
He didn't have enough time to make a joke, and that's why he stumbled on it. He's like, "Oh, the TV. Oh, the TV edit. Oh, the TV edit. You want to know what to tell? I'll tell you what the TV says." Yo, shut up with your fucking shit that can't even fit.
You really didn't want to know.
I didn't want to know. No, because I'm telling you a fucking story. It's called the Too Much Eddin podcast.
At this point,
too much Eddin.
Yeah, there's too much Eddin.
We should rebrand again.
We could.
Too much
Eddin. Wouldn't that be a little excessive?
Nah.
It's just me talking all the time.
You do all the work.
What the fuck? That's already the Too Much Eddin podcast.
Exactly.
All right then. So we just rebrand it.
Let's just call it what it is.
It. Yeah, exactly.
This guy.
We're gonna change it, right?
For
next episode?
Next episode.
That's not TikTok, bro.
Wait, what's that from?
That's just a meme. That's just a meme on like Instagram.
Even I
stuff.
know this.
Yeah.
What's the meme? I guess I'm old as fuck.
You are. You're gonna be like 80
face.
Next week.
But smiley face with long nails. Sorry.
Lang fling.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm like,
Yo, I realized I watch a really weird YouTube, I guess, society or community to calm myself down. And it's watching people go to garage sales.
Did I ask you though?
No, but I'm talking about it. Oh, Karina, this is a podcast. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you about that. Fuck it. My bad. Yeah, that's why you have a mic on your face.
Okay.
Yeah, I be watching people do garage sales, and that should be mad fucking interesting, bro. Like, it's literally white people haggling other white people for like cheaper white people stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be like you guys know what the Cincinnati Reds are?
It's
a team.
Baseball.
Is that sports?
The baseball group.
It's a baseball team. Baseball group. It's a baseball group, right? So they'll be selling hats for like $3, and the guy who's like hosting the YouTube channel, he'll know that like that Cincinnati's red hat goes over like $100,000 on eBay, and then the guy is like selling it for like $2. He's like, "How much you want for it?" And the guy's like, $2. He's like, "How about $1?" And he's like, "All right," and then he makes like a huge profit off of it. Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird.
As people.
But I mean, $1. But like, it also makes you wonder how many things you have in your possession that you don't know the true value of. You know, like it makes you wonder how many things you might have like from childhood that shit might cost mad guap. Obviously, not the Guinness you're drinking, because the more you drink it, it goes down in value. Not value. The volume. Tone it down. Tone it down. Tone it down.
My bad.
Are there any weird YouTube channels or communities you guys are a part of?
I'm a part.
This guy could have coughed anywhere else, and he coughed right into the mic.
Gotta clear my throat.
That was the ASMR episode, and you guys would really want to hear that or see it. You just go to youtube.com, search Too Much Internet, or go on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. Oh, that's right. You can go check us out.
Oh, we're on that now?
Yeah, we're on Amazon. I literally sent you guys a screenshot. You guys don't.
Isn't it Amazon Music?
Oh, Hector has been paid attention. Ooh, yes. Amazon Music. Want a fucking cookie? I'm sorry, Karina. What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
You did. I
said nothing.
Oh, I asked you guys what kind of weird YouTube community or channels do you watch? You look like you would say.
So I have the Tobro. The Tobro is a cool one for me.
What is that?
The Tobro, guess what he does?
Talks to bros? I don't know.
He looks at toes. Different types of deformed toes.
Toe bro.
Toe doctor.
Oh, toe bro. Okay.
What did you think he said?
I have no idea.
I thought it was toe. For some reason, I knew this guy's sick as fuck, so I knew it was TOE. But at first, I heard TOW, like toe bro. He goes toes
truck?
Cars. Yeah, like toes cars.
Oh, toe. Got it.
Yeah.
I heard like two bros in my head. I was like, no, that's not it.
How are you this tired?
I woke up at 8 a.m. Not even.
Yo, Hector doesn't even know when he wakes up.
6.
Yeah, Karina doesn't care about normal people stuff. She's like, I woke up at 9.
I did.
Like she wants a fucking cookie for waking up at a normal time.
That's like super early for
I haven't fallen asleep yet. It's like, yeah, we know.
No, I
Like-
took a nap.
Oh, of course.
So yeah, the
my
toe
bad.
bro.
Toe bro. Yes. What does the toe bro do?
The toe bro, he's a foot doctor in Canada.
So he looks at dogs. I mean, dogs.
Son,
Bro, she's tired. Bro, she's done.
running in her mind. They go,
Yeah. Dog toes, dog toes, dog toes.
There's a dog in the
Tail
back.
beans.
He's on fire.
Wait, is the dog in the back of that background? Or did you get the one without the dog?
No,
Oh, there it is.
she's the dog.
The dog.
Yeah, she's
I am
the
the
dog.
dog.
What a good boy. Okay, yes.
That's a good boy.
Wait, so what's like one of your favorite videos from Toe Bros?
It's pretty much it's either when he, when you get an ingrown toe, so they'll get infected and they'll get real big and real nasty.
Sure hurts.
Don't take care of them. Well,
How does that happen? Seriously, I really don't know.
You just don't take
people
care of
just
your
don't
nails.
take care of their feet, bro.
Oof.
Yeah.
So they'll let a pain that they don't want to like take care of go on.
It just punctures your skin.
And it just fucks it
Ow.
up. But like he'll do these things where he'll cut them off, and the way he cuts them off is like, ugh. But like, he'll clip off the sides and then like do like this turn, and you like see
Ooh.
come out from under the skin. It's so nasty. But after that, like so to prevent if it's an ongoing problem, he'll prevent it from growing in those areas again by like
Right.
pretty much burning that area with like
Oh, okay. Like, well, fuck. What's the proper? There's a term for that. Shit. My bad. I forgot.
I
Okay.
forgot it.
That's
But
interesting.
he'll burn it with an acid, and then like the nail will grow.
Oh. Oof. Ugh.
Better. That is like pretty much the go-tos. But then he has like these moments where like he's dealing with like a really infected foot, and he has to clean it up and like defile it and like take care of it, and maybe like
That-
take out a hole in
that's
it.
interesting, though.
There's pus and shit. Like, ugh.
Now the pus fucks me up. I'm
I
not
like the
gonna lie.
pus.
Because that reminds me of like Dr. Pimple Popper.
I love Dr. Pimple Popper too.
And I kind of
Those are
fuck
my
with it
first.
because like I could feel the because like when there's so much
The
tension, yeah, when there's like metaphorical like tension, there's actual physical tension, like, and then you just see or feel the release. You're just like, yeah, that. I fuck with that, but it's disgusting at one point. It's so disgusting. What do you think?
I don't find Dr. Pimple Popper stuff disgusting at all. It's
I
pretty
mean,
generic to me. No.
It's scientifically the most normal thing your body does. You know, it could just be.
Pimples.
Yeah, it's just excessive. You know, I'm sure I've definitely popped a couple of pimples. Where's my fucking
Duh.
scar mark? Right here. Where I'm just like,
Flawless skin.
ooh, and then that shit's like squirt. I've never had a pimple where it like squirted on my mirror or some shit.
Ew.
Ever. Yeah. I saw
think I've had
fucking.
one, though.
That's where I've seen so now that was a TikTok I saw, and the guy was like, "No, let's go to my fucking room." And he goes to his room, and he fucking pops the pimple, and that shit just squirts out. It's like, it's too much. But I get it. Why do you think we find that so interesting though? Like stuff like
We like seeing
Tobro.
disgusting shit.
We do, right?
Yeah.
You guys know what a
I do.
botfly is?
Oh no, please.
Oh, you know what a botfly is, huh? Well, I mean, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Karina really knows what a
My
botfly
mind
is.
just went to like nasty shit. I've seen like
Bruh, I saw that one day. Like one day I saw like 3-4 videos of that, and I never wanted to see it again.
I kind of want to
Yeah.
see it now.
If you actually do us a favor, Hector, can you actually Google what a botfly is? So you can.
It's a
you can-
fly.
Well, yeah, but like people don't know what a botfly is and why it's different from like a normal fly. You fucking maggot.
It burrows into your skin.
Botflies.
It's from, I think, Africa.
Africa.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Let's go to Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia.
Botflies, also known as warble flies or heel flies or gadflies, are a family of flies technically known as the. I'm not gonna say that. It's a scientific name.
Try it.
Oestridae.
Oestridae?
Oestridae.
Oestridae. Okay.
Okay.
Oestridae.
Oh, it's Tridae.
No. They're larvae.
Larvae.
I call them
Larvae.
maggots.
Sorry.
Are internal parasites of mammals. Some species growing in the host's flesh.
Yeah.
And others within the gut.
Yeah.
Oof. So they grow in you and come out of you like fuck.
Right.
man.
That's the difference between like a normal fly and then like a botfly. They'll grow into you like a parasite, and then essentially when they extract the botfly, it leaves like a big hole where your like skin or meat and shit is supposed to
Seen
grow.
like the videos where it's like a botfly in the pupper. and it's
Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh right, that makes sense for me that Karina would know what a botfly is because
No, I see it on people.
oh yeah, I mean yeah, I've seen those extraction videos too, but they're fucking freaky. I'll tell you that. Like
much more
they're
common on dogs, aren't they?
are they? I mean, I feel like they're coming on animals. Period. You know, like in the West and shit.
You wouldn't like get a wild animal and get a pop fly out of him. Like,
No, I think the reason I know. Oh, he laughed.
he done did his thing.
I'm here. I'm here.
What were you saying, Karina?
I think the reason I know about it is because I've seen the show called well, I think it was like Aliens Inside Me, something like that. It was on
I remember that show.
Yeah, it was like
I love that show.
Insects Inside Me. I don't know, something like that. Something inside me. And basically just stuff inside people's bodies and they're like, oh I'm getting sick, but I don't know why. And I don't know why. And then it turns out they have like a parasite inside them. And yeah.
Isn't that show called I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant?
That first of all, it's a different kind of parasite, but
still a parasite. Still a parasite technically.
It's a different parasite.
It's an ingrown like thing. It's a grown thing that like
feeding off of you.
Eats off of you and nutrition and stuff like bot flies.
Monsters Inside Me.
Monsters Inside Me. Ooh.
There you go. I love that show.
Bruh, people would like
I always wanted them to like show more. Like
what do you want?
It never was
nasty. Show the Extraction?
No,
I would watch The Extraction.
Okay, you can look up The Extraction. They're talking about the stories of how they got sick.
Oh, okay. That's particularly what it is. I mean, I'm not upset that they're giving the stories. I guess I could just see into the gruesome of why Hector would particularly want to see like extraction, like all the gore and shit. But that's why we got YouTube, you know? So Tobro, was there another one for you, Hector?
Have you guys ever like done like just like dives in YouTube where you just like go and just watch a whole bunch of like extraction videos? Like,
oh yeah, 100%. But that's what I'm saying. Like when I saw the botfly one, that botflies I only saw one time, and then that was it.
Yeah,
I did not revisit it.
Like cockroaches in ears and like insects like.
Oh nah, bruh. I've seen like earwax extraction. That's fire.
I mean, I've been extracted of the earwax many times.
Oh, bruh, that was like last year, right?
Yeah.
You what?
Yeah.
The earwax?
He had like you had compacted earwax, right?
Yeah, I would produce earwax.
Oh yeah.
And then every now and then it gets compacted, and then I have to like go have it extracted.
And extracted?
I couldn't hear from my. It was this year, from my left ear.
For how long?
No, it was like I think I only dealt with it for like a week or something.
Jesus, that's a lot of earwax though. It's really weird to think what things like our bodies can produce. Like nails are weird as fuck. Let's be real here.
It's calcium, baby.
OD. What's another weird thing that we produce?
Hair.
Milk.
Boogers. Oh, milk.
Mucus.
Mucus.
I get its function.
Discharge.
Cum.
I also get its function.
You also get its function. What about you, Karina? Is there anything weird that you watch on YouTube?
Nails is a pretty big accessory. Like we don't really need them.
Nails?
Yeah.
For ripping? What do you mean?
I mean, I've ripped stuff without my nails.
I don't think like, nails definitely become useful when you have to like really like get something that's hard.
Like a good itch, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, something like that. But I honestly don't think we need nails. Like I think we could survive without nails. What
is the most useless body part that we have?
Our tailbones.
Our brains.
I mean, I don't think we have tailbones.
Both of them were the dumbest fucking answers, and I couldn't decide which one. Holy fuck. Or tailbones, Hector?
We used to have tailbones. A lot of people have tailbones.
We still have tailbones.
I mean, I don't think.
I don't think they just protrude anymore, but we used to have
some people might.
You mean like my ass bone?
Yes, like the last bone in your spine.
Your ass before it hits your ass crack.
Are we boring you, Karina?
Yeah, she's
a little bit.
Bored as
wow.
Don't ask questions if you're not ready for the answer.
Well, how about you answer the fucking question I gave you, which was, what is the weird shit you watch on YouTube?
Well, I didn't have a chance to answer it because Hector kept talking.
Right. So Hector, it sounds like you're doing a lot of Eddin right now. Stop doing the Eddin and let her talk.
Eddin.
Sorry.
See, it works when I'm shaming myself. Yeah, I'm sorry. What is something weird you watch on YouTube?
On YouTube, like drama videos, unsolved mysteries videos. On TV, I like to watch Hoarders. It calms me.
Hoarders. I get Hoarders.
Hoarders. Intervention. I like that shit.
What's intervention?
Intervention videos?
What people who are addicted get interventioned.
Oh, all right.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah, they show the whole process of like taking heroin and then getting OD'd, and it's pretty crazy.
And they won't show a botfly extraction? I'm confused.
It's different. It's different
mean,
networks.
It is what it is. I mean, they signed a waiver, so I'm pretty sure they're like.
What's that MTV show where life was like real and it was like real life?
Real life?
Real life.
What's it called? Real life?
Yeah.
Like it's called real. No, it's called I'm sorry, it's not real.
But like people did real shit.
It's true life.
Oh, True Life.
True Life.
It was True Life.
Yes.
It's True Life. Yeah.
True
yeah,
Life.
Yeah. There. Actually, I'm curious to what were weird
Real life.
True Life. Yeah, real life. Hold on. I'm curious to what were True Life MTV weirdest things. Okay.
Episode?
All right. So 23 craziest episodes of MTV's True Life. I'm supporting my family.
I don't say that's weird.
Unique, a 21-year-old stripper. Unique began working as a stripper to support her 3 younger sisters after their mother committed suicide. Ouch. Unique was a mother herself, and one of her younger sisters was pregnant too. Okay. True Life, I'm deaf. I'm getting married. I have a hot mom. See, this is where it gets real. I'm addicted to crystal meth. Like, how do you compare I have a hot mom to I'm addicted to crystal meth?
It's True Life.
I'm a sex offender. I have a strange habit. I guess she likes to eat her hair. My parents
Those
are
are the
in porn.
weirdest. Like what they would eat. Like there was one who would eat like the mattress.
Oh yeah, my strange addiction.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's another one. There you go.
Yeah, strange addiction.
I'm addicted to porn. I have a summer share. What is a summer share?
A home.
A home.
Is that what it is?
It's like
Okay.
they have like timeshares.
Timeshares. Okay.
For the
I have schizophrenia. I live another life on the internet. I'm getting an unusual plastic surgery. I've seen that one before. I'm an adult baby. I'm addicted to caffeine. I have a dangerous eating obsession. I have a phobia. I saw one where someone was like scared of pickles.
Me.
Really, you really don't
Are you
like
a
pickles
cat?
that much? Or cats? Yeah, I saw that. I thought
That's cucumbers.
It was cucumbers, right?
same shit.
Cucumbers.
I mean, pickles are cucumbers.
Pickles are cucumbers.
Pickles
that are
are pickle cucumbers.
Cucumbers eventually turn into pickles, no?
pickled. Yeah, you ferment the cucumber and it turns into pickle.
That's what I said.
First of all, you pickle the cucumber and
You
it turns into a
pickle.
pickle.
Suck a whole dick is the same shit.
Why is that one called the pickle? But then there's like pickled cabbage and then pickled carrots and like, aren't they all pickles? I love it because Hector got serious. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why?
Here we are, guys, the Too Much Intro podcast, where we give you all this nonsense information when we just want to talk about politics. Which, that being said, a real quick update: Biden is up 209 to 118 due to Google.
109 and what?
You
209 to 118.
You guys want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah, give us a fun fact.
Pickles have been around for thousands of years, dating as far back as 2030 BC.
I believe it.
Cucumbers from their
Believe
native
it. It's just salt and water.
Can I finish?
It's just
Yo,
salt and water.
are you trying to be Eddin, bro?
Fact.
Are you trying to be
Yeah.
Eddin, bro?
Yeah.
That's
Yo, stop trying to be
crazy.
Eddin, bro. Relax.
Yo, hey,
Yeah,
yo,
it's
yo, yo, yo.
salt.
That's wickety
It's
wickety
salt.
whack.
I don't like the shit implemented that I'm a DJ in it.
The word
Yes, Hector.
pickle comes from the Dutch pekel or Northern German polkel. I don't know how to say that in German, meaning salt or brine. Two very important components in the pickling process.
Right. Preservatives. That's like the origins of preservatives. Salt, water, just vinegar. It's all preserved shits. What's like the weirdest pickle thing y'all had?
Pickles.
I think, yeah, probably pickles for me too. Do you just not like pickles, like cucumbers, or do you just like not? You don't like pickled items?
I don't think I've ever had
olives. Is olives considered a pickled item?
Olives. I mean, are they pickled? Let me find out.
Because they're like bathed in. I don't know. They're bathed in salt. No, I don't know.
What?
Is that scientifically accurate? I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
They're bathed in something.
They're pickles.
They're pickled. So they're pickled.
So
yeah.
I don't like pickled anything then.
Yeah, they're like vinegar. Like you don't like vinegar.
I guess not. No, I don't.
I hate olives.
I hate both.
I hate olives
vinegar.
too.
Yeah,
Nasty.
it's gross.
Bruh, bread and butter pickles. Ugh, delicious. Like sweetened. I love it.
Coleslaw?
I fuck with coleslaw. Nah, I fuck with coleslaw.
Coleslaw can get it.
But they're pickled.
Get out.
But I like coleslaw.
Pickled
coleslaw,
blueberries?
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
What is in coleslaw?
Cabbage?
Coleslaw.
It's cabbage and carrot.
That's it, right? But mayo and just mad mayo?
Mayo and
Here is the easy coleslaw dressing. Ready?
Vinaigrette.
Oh. Mayo, white sugar, lemon juice, vinegar. Oh, wait, no, that's just the dressing. Whoops, I'm fucking dumb. I did also say dressing, so I don't know why. Here's a seriously good homemade coleslaw. Ready? Watch.
Raw cabbage, vinaigrette, and mayo.
Vinaigrette and mayo. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad
Yo, they be slapping in those like diners.
Sometimes it be tasting sweet though. Am I bugging for thinking that?
Some of them be fucking up, but like if you get a good diner that has like a decent coleslaw, Karina, stop shaking your head. The coleslaw's nice.
No.
Karina, stop telling us how you don't like something.
Yeah,
like,
fuck
what the
out
fuck?
of here, bro. Like you have to like don't even like it. Just
you want your own opinion? Ew.
give it to me.
Get out of here.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Give me all your coleslaw, guys.
Does everyone eat mayo here? Like in some sense? Like would you put mayo in a sandwich? Or as Hector calls it, a sandwich? You know I do.
Sandwich.
I feel like that coleslaw that be tasting sweet be that cheap coleslaw. That OD like that cheap mayo with coleslaw.
Like it's about to go bad.
Oh, is that what mayo would taste like when it's about to go bad?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just talking
okay.
to my ass.
I mean, don't you always?
I'm talking to my mouth, but
Hey, yo.
coming from my ass.
Ass mouth. This is how you know this episode's going off the rails.
It's going nowhere.
We have no format. This is what happens to us. We haven't.
I feel like this is a great episode.
This is funny. This is fun to me. I love going off the rails and just chilling for one episode instead of having the pressure of having to know a topic really well and then trying to give you guys information about it. Why is someone at my front door? Hold up.
Ooh.
What?
Huh?
No, my Ring app thing.
I understood that. But who is
Trump.
It's Trump.
Why didn't you?
Blue.
He thinks you're Mexican.
Bro, what do you think? What do you think Trump is gonna think if he loses?
That's the election has been rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing, right?
He's gonna go like try to do something with the Congress.
Well, fuck. Like, how do you feel about it? Like that's an interesting. I'm sure that's an interesting feeling. Being the president of the United States and then finding out, yo, you're not gonna be the president of the United States for 4 more
Nobody
years.
likes you.
Yeah,
He knows no one likes him.
yeah, like you gotta go.
He probably doesn't.
So, but what? How do you?
And
Where do you?
people like him.
He's probably delusional.
I mean, first of all, I feel like the mindset to be a president is not a normal mindset.
I agree.
Like, a person who loves dogs doesn't have a normal mindset. A person who loves dick doesn't have a normal mindset.
None of us have normal mindsets.
So me?
Eddin, I don't understand. Both for me. I think you need
are me.
I think you need to find one for Hector. I think you're getting this wrong. Yeah, like I feel like you hit a certain mindset to really love dogs. To Hector, what do you really love, bro? Like sincerely, food. Hector loves food.
I love food.
Like people who love food, people like food, people enjoy food. Hector loves food. Like I told him.
But here's the thing. I don't
Yeah.
really savor food.
You just
What do you mean savor food?
So like I'll take a bite, and I'll just like.
Have you like ever really savored food?
I
Not just eat it because you have to, but like savor it.
Yeah, I've definitely have like I'll try like let me try to taste what this is. Like when we did the bacon and cheese, I'm like, let me try to taste what I'm trying to like what I'm eating.
And this motherfucker goes, yo, the foil? Not it. Fuck.
Like the majority of the time when I eat, I'm just scarfing down food.
You think that's bad?
I love to eat, but I don't really savor.
That is bad.
It is bad.
This guy's metabolism is wild though, because look at him and he scarfs down food.
My belly is fat, bro.
Yeah, but like the rest of your body doesn't like try to be fat.
It's just a Doug Dio trait, baby.
Is that what it is? You have big bellies?
Yeah. We just have very slim frames.
Builds? Yeah.
Builds.
Yeah.
You got
I feel
that
like
big belly and the small titties.
damn.
Yeah.
It's fat belly and small titties.
Fat belly.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. That's a Princess Nokia though. Yeah. When it comes to this election, yo, I think I've said this to y'all mad times. I feel like Trump is gonna win. The last 2 days, I've Googled predictions and stuff because I don't know shit. I don't pretend to know shit. Like honestly, I don't care for telling people what I voted for or who I voted for, but I definitely voted for Biden. Part of me still feels like Trump is gonna win because it's. I'm not surprised that this country is just that racist everywhere else, but like the major cities. You know, this country was born and raised on racism, capitalism. To which why I wouldn't be surprised if Trump won. That's where I was getting at. And even when he won when he won the first time, I was shocked in that I felt like this country failed.
I really was shocked. I was like,
yeah, I really took this guy seriously.
I really,
yeah,
really racist out here, huh?
And that's not even. He hadn't even unleashed his almost full potential of racism.
It's funny.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Full potential.
His full potential. That wasn't even his final form, bro.
It really wasn't. And then he surprised us.
Yeah, and then we were in like,
bro.
That's why I even mentioned that comment about Mexicans earlier. Like when he was like, rapists and blah, blah, and sometimes they're good people. Because that quote in itself, yes, he was targeting like Mexican people, immigrants, which are strongly correlated with Mexican people. Even though immigrants can be like anybody. My thing is that no matter.
First of all,
say that again.
His wife is an immigrant. First of all,
his wife is an immigrant. My thing that was surprising, sort of, is more like I'm pretty sure other people understood that, like, yo, like this could have been said about anybody. It could have been Mexicans. It could have been Africans. It could have been Chinese people. It could have been Japanese people. It could have been give me another one. It could have just been anyone. And like people stood by and were like, I want to vote for that guy. Yeah, I want to vote for that guy.
Even some Latinas were like, you know what? They're my people, but he right. Just like, yeah, that's wild.
I'm sure there are some things about Donald Trump that are worth voting for. I'm sure. There has to be. There's two sides. I always believe there's two sides of everything. I can see that there's some things. But if there's something I don't stand by is like straight up racism. That's where like my initial first thought goes into like, yeah, I'm definitely not about this guy. Forget that he's a rich white dude and rich old white dude, right? Forget that he was on The Apprentice. Forget that he's had so many companies that have failed.
So failed businesses.
Right, exactly.
Other than like failed businesses and
dumb bitch.
Because a lot of people were like, oh yeah, he's a businessman.
Where's the good policies?
But they're failed. They're failed businesses.
I don't know what the good policies are as much as I don't know what are the good policies from Biden.
I think
you can enlighten me about that if you'd like, but my point is that at the end of the day, there's a reason why people are voting for him who might also not be racist.
That's just when it comes to like taxes and money.
That's not my demographic. So I could understand that's why they would want to do it.
Yeah, but then people are voting because they think it's going to affect them and it's not affecting them. They're just misinformed.
I mean, you don't know that. You know that 100% that
No.
they're
I'm talking
yeah,
about
that's what I'm saying.
Amazon.
Well, that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
big possibility.
Yeah, but like, what are we like? That's why. So we were watching a clip before we started the episode, which was when what's the dude's name from Daily Show?
Wasn't
David
John
Show?
Kepler?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, John Kepler from the Daily Show with Trevor Noah goes to a Trump rally, and then he like embarrassed the shit out of like Trump supporters, which I thought was funny as fuck because like I can just imagine a lot of them are from the Midwest and they're fucking stupid. That's my assumption. I don't know anyone from the Midwest. They're uneducated, you know. But as like
they're not fully educated. Let's say that
they're not fully educated. But I can also understand what a supercut is and how it is to edit for TV to make people look dumber than they are, you know. And it was funny because Hector at one point was even like, "Yo, is this even real?" Because as much as I can believe it's real, I could believe it could be fake, you know.
like are people really this stupid? Nah, people really are that stupid.
I feel like people are really that stupid from either side.
Yeah.
That's where I get it. That's where I feel about when it comes to a lot of political things because I feel like a lot of people want to easily look at a political party and just be like, oh, that side's
right
weak.
on the bandwagon.
Yeah, and that's it.
Jump on it and just be like, yep.
But that's why I even know well enough from not even having to look into policies where I will even support Donald Trump. Well, not support Donald Trump, excuse me, is
True.
that like I'm not about this racist ass dude. I don't care what this country was built up upon. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about that. And I don't know why my camera's doing that, but we'll figure that out in a bit. I think it's just overheating because this topic is too hot. But while I'm figuring that out,
It's because Karina's on fire.
yeah, she's on fire, 100%.
Yes, girl.
Yeah, but you guys tell me how you feel about that. How do you guys feel about this election and the way it's turning out so far? With currently right now at 11:36 p.m. on Tuesday, November 3rd, Biden's leading in Google's polls projections.
I mean,
but yeah,
just
how do y'all feel?
overall projection because
From
I'm
the
also watching the
Associated
TV.
Oh, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, something about that is weird, but we'll get into that in a second. But yeah.
I think like Fox News and like other sites are getting their own results from their own sources.
Because Fox is Republican, you know that, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but like NBC and CBS, I think they have different results as well. I didn't double check, but because I'm on Now This. Now This is using information from the Associated Press, and so is Google. Before the election, I guess before today, like when I voted way back last week, when I voted early, like, and after I voted, I felt like this underwhelming feeling, like, I didn't really do anything. But at that moment, I was like, this election could like honestly go either way. I honestly did not like. There was not no for sure for me. It could honestly go either way, and even today, before I got home, I was like, this could go either way. And I turned on the TV and I see all like because I didn't look at like projections or anything like that. And I saw that they were like, I guess they were talking about it for a while now, that they were like Biden was like looking good in the polls and he was the projected winner of the electoral votes. And then I saw like he was winning, so I was like, oh, he was in the lead. Initially he wasn't. He was like, Trump was like, I guess some states like they had the results early in. But like he's been in the lead this whole time. And I'm just like, okay. I'm really more focused on the Senate. I'm hoping that the Senate becomes wins more Democratic seats, because that's where like the real stuff happens.
Why is that?
Yeah, because that's where laws really get passed too. Like that's where real change really happens.
Like if the president wants to put a law into effect, the Congress can be like, no, you can't do that because it's unethical, or be like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The Congress has been like, in power for too long, and all they do is do filibusters, and they just like don't do anything. Everything just stays stagnant. No real change comes through. So
yeah, 42 right now from this live projection is 42 is Democratic and 45 is Republican.
Fuck.
Really?
Damn.
What?
We're in the lead.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Yeah, I just saw that we were losing the Senate seats.
Look, I'll be real. I don't know shit about this stuff. I've never tried to claim
government.
I don't pay attention to it.
Government.
I don't even try to be
You
like.
took that's seeing here.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
take
even
that in
study,
senior year.
and I passed it with over a 90. So
Sad.
that goes to
That's
show
what
you.
the
Yeah. I just see people reacting to all this. In fact, I feel like a lot of people don't know shit about this stuff. Like, really know it? No, I don't think so.
I don't even know.
I genuinely don't think so. Maybe I'm feeling that because I don't know it, and I'm just going off of that intuition. But I genuinely don't feel like a lot of people really, really know about the shit enough that I'm like, all right, you know your shit. I don't know a single person. I'm like, oh, you know your shit. Other than professionals, like actual professionals, not media influencers, not fucking commentators. Well, maybe commentators, but I know maybe like 2 people that really know about this stuff. It's weird to think what kind of anxiety this brings on to us as a society. Every 4 years, you scramble.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's weird?
Anxiety.
What do you mean it's weird?
Every
Because
4
it's
years.
perfectly. I think it's perfectly not weird. It's justified.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're trying to get at right now.
Like, are you saying, oh, why are people like? I feel like you're saying that. Oh, why people like being so anxious about it?
No. That's not what I'm trying to get at all. The process of it is weird, is what I'm trying to say. Like, every 4 years, we scramble to find an old white man to lead this country. That is weird. Right? It makes sense of why we get anxious about it, because clearly we won't want, especially in this case, we don't want an orange asshole racist to be our president.
Yeah.
The weirdness comes from of like the propaganda, the fake news. That's a huge one for me. Like, that is a very Trump phrase, but fake news is even much more of a bolder topic to me, because earlier when I was like reading projections, obviously hoping for more so like Biden wins in the predictions and stuff like that. I was wondering, I'm like, yo, is this just showing me Biden's gonna win because I want Biden to win and it's in my algorithm? Like,
that's why I started like looking at the Fox News's results as well while I was watching these. Except for like, this is more like left. I was looking at both of them to see like what kind of results they were giving. But
the weirdness,
they were both showing Biden in the lead.
Right. The weirdness to me is not people feeling stress or anxiety, but the weirdness is like what people come up in their own heads about this situation. What could happen? What's going to happen? Something weird to me is companies boarding up. Understandably, because they want to protect their stuff. But even you said it earlier, you're like, they know they fucked up. In our group chat, Karina was like, yeah, like they know they fucked up somewhere. If they started,
I feel like they learned their lesson from the Black Lives Matter, right? Yeah, and how everyone just like trashed everything.
So what do you think they're boarding up? Do y'all think they're boarding up because they think Trump is gonna win and everyone's gonna go berserk?
And the possibility of him winning, they're like, people are gonna be pissed and they're gonna want to take it out on something, justifiably. But
is that really justifiable?
I think
looting and rioting in any case. If Biden wins and then the Trump supporters do that, and Trump,
I don't see a world where Trump supporters would do that in New York City. Probably in different cities.
But they would riot, but probably not here. But they would riot.
But I'm saying, is that normal to do?
I mean,
is that okay? Now, I think it's normal. People don't like it.
Happens when people become fed up with the same shit keeps happening, nothing changes. You get revolution.
But it was all in fairness, isn't it? We all have to vote every 4 years.
It's an election, yeah.
That's where I'm like,
because the topic is so hot this year,
right?
It's different.
I mean, it has to be hot. I feel like a lot of news outlets want Trump to win, though. You get 4 more years of bullshit to fucking put everywhere. Like, That's a hot topic.
I mean, they'll have just as much with Biden.
Nah, bruh, not as
Not
much.
just as much. They won't be like criticizing all like tweets because like Trump does, like all the wild shit that Trump be doing.
Bro, that live
like,
tweet,
they'll definitely have a lot where they'll be like they can just compare as the whole year or the whole time, like how Biden's doing compared to what Trump's doing. They can just ride on that wave.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be good.
Trump definitely normalized that for us.
Trump
like,
does a lot of fucking crazy shit.
Like
life was a lot different 4 years ago.
Yeah, a lot different.
Things were a lot more different 4 years ago.
A lot different. Some people were thinking like, yo, what if like once this election thing is done, like coronavirus just goes away? It just so happens to be
to get everyone on this fucking.
It just so happens to be that the year that we have a really crucial
major election.
All this wild shit happened. We lose Kobe. Crazy.
This fucking guy.
That's it. We lost Kobe. Woo!
Forget Corona. Kobe was the last straw.
R.I.P. Kobe though.
we lose a lot of people.
Sean Connery, right?
Oh, he recently passed.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't that old age?
That was old age.
He lived a life. He good.
Yeah. You're like, okay.
Can you really feel sad when an old person dies? Like,
yes, I can feel bad.
You can feel bad. You can feel bad. But I just don't feel like you can be like, damn, he went away.
If he was like 35, and be like, yo,
time to go. Like, he's old.
Yeah, you can feel bad. What do you mean?
Because you're gonna miss him. But like, I don't think you can be like, damn, why you have to go? I don't think
so early.
I don't think you should be that way about it.
I mean,
celebrate like, oh, he's lived a good life, or this person's lived.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean. Like perspective. It's better. It would be said to have a better. I don't know why my camera's going off. I'm gonna just switch this to the shitty camera, and I don't give a fuck. It's better. Like, watch, ready, bam.
Wow.
Yeah,
different
right.
Perspective. Your lights.
My lights.
Yeah.
It would be better to say, like, you know, to appreciate someone's life after their death.
Yeah, celebrate it.
More to just mourn.
Moan.
What? Fuck.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna miss you. Yeah. Like, so someone told me, they were like, you know, the scary part about Trump winning this, if he would win this year, is that he would have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
After this,
nothing can stop it.
Nothing could stop it. That's exactly what they said. Nothing would be able to stop him.
Oh, except for like he can't do 3 terms, so there's that. So.
Yeah, I mean,
he would try for it though.
Yeah, you don't think he would try?
He would. I honestly feel like he would try for it.
Bruh, if Kanye couldn't go and vote for himself today and think that that's okay, I think Donald Trump can go and try to get.
I mean, you can write anyone in. You know,
he's definitely
yeah, but
try to like.
So it's not like a
do
major
some
thing.
shit.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, everybody, like, for the last 3 to 4 years when Trump like was, I mean, not Trump, when Kanye was like MAGA like esque, I was like, I could separate the artists from the music and stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, today was like the first day where I was like, I don't know, I'm really starting to feel that, like, you know what, I can live without Kanye, because the day of the election,
Kanye or the new Kanye?
fuck out of here with old Kanye. We clearly love
old Kanye.
Yes, all Kanye.
We love old Kanye, but old Kanye built up this new Kanye. Let's be real here.
No. People
yes.
I feel something happened that just kind of
some get out shit happened.
Switch.
So that's what happened.
Switch a flip. No.
He was always like this.
No.
He was always a little different. He was always egotistical. Bro, he's voting for himself.
He was always egotistical.
Yeah, and
I'm
not like this.
I'm not gonna stop listening to Kanye. Like, I don't listen to Kanye like that, but like, I'm not gonna stop listening to music.
I mean, I'm not gonna go and shut off Kanye if Kanye comes on. But I'm not gonna lie, like, in the back of my mind. Yeah, he had rings of underage children and would fuck high school girls. I think those are two different sides of the spectrum. Wouldn't you agree?
On the same spectrum.
You think they're on the same spectrum?
I don't think they're on the same.
They're like on different layers,
Different
but definitely on the same
Two
spectrum.
different levels.
They're on two different sides. That's what I just said. They're on two different sides of the spectrum.
No.
There are two people who a lot of that there are two people.
Add more. Go on, don't just say
There are two people of the black community that people should cancel for really fucked up things. Though I would 100% more applaud Kanye.
I don't know. Does Kanye deserve being canceled?
Bruh, he profits off of the black or the minorities, like mad money, right? Like someone was saying that journalists and us as the people have been giving celebrities too much power, which is where Kanye falls. Like this guy was like, yo, like I could be president, and where he could have taken that second. Hold on. He could have taken that second, right? To support Biden and Harris, which again, I don't understand. I don't know their policies. Let me look at you. So I'm not going to fake that shit. But I understand, again, we're not going to be voting for a racist in this case. I still fall under that, though Hector has taught me a lesson about that, where I shouldn't be like, oh, I shouldn't vote because it's lesser of two evils. I'm still going to say it's a vote of lesser of two evils, right? But I understand where that could diminish someone's vote, saying something like that. My thing is that he had a response. You as a celebrity, as an artist, you have a responsibility at one point to almost serve the people, give them what they want, or help them. He could have helped his own by taking a second and be like, oh, this ain't about me. This isn't me trying to be the president. This isn't me trying to be the guy.
But that now you're saying that
he has power, bro. He has.
So you're saying that. I don't know. It gets weird because now you're saying that Biden is for black people.
No, I'm not. You are absolutely.
You're saying that he should have taken his platform and vote. Which presidential candidate is openly more so racist? Trump.
Right. Who did Kanye endorse by wearing his fucking hat?
I mean, that was way back when, but Trump.
but you still did it. You're still over here like, yo, this is okay. Mm-hmm. He has a responsibility and a power of a huge fan base. He could get to so many people via email, text, tweets, like in so many different ways. That is a responsibility. And you're here saying, yo, go vote for me. But you clearly are not the guy who is one of the two primary candidates of this 2020 election that really, really, really affects this country. You are being selfish.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Karina.
Because people legit voted for Kanye. They legit wrote him in. And there's going to be some projections saying Kanye got some votes, and that makes me so
Which
upset.
is hilarious, and it's fucked up. Don't get me twisted, because I'm not going to lie. I find a lot of fun and interest of like weird fucked up shit. But like, you have a responsibility as an art. Like, you guys don't give a fuck about Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne like took a picture with Kanye West and endorsed him. Lil Wayne and Kanye West made.
You mean Trump?
Yeah, sorry, with Trump. Excuse me. Lil Wayne made millions and and Lil Pump made millions of dollars.
He lost 200,000 followers.
Right, I can imagine. Lil Wayne and Kanye and Lil Pump have made hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars out of people. I don't know what's the percentile of minorities or black people, because let's be real, hip hop is black culture.
Pretty good amount,
right?
I guess.
And racism strongly resides within black people, the way they've been treated for years.
I like how Kanye said slavery was a choice and people still support him.
You got him saying shit like that, and I understand where people are like, nah, fuck Kanye. I ain't gonna pretend that I don't got Yeezys. Like, I definitely have Yeezys. We went to a Kanye concert. But like,
that was before he did that, first of all.
Yeah.
That was way before he did that, first of all. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still bought Yeezys while he was still doing that.
He didn't have the MAGA shit when he came out these Yeezys.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's where like the Yeezys were like, that's when people were like, oh, I don't know about wearing these anymore. Because like he has a responsibility. Celebrities have a responsibility, too much of a responsibility that they hold when it comes to stuff like this. We care too much about celebrities. Let's be real here.
They hold too much power
Sure.
when they shouldn't.
What would you do if Kohi and Cameron were like MAGA supported?
Bro, that would break my heart.
You would still listen to him? I wouldn't judge you for still listening to him because you fuck with their music.
I don't know. I'd have to really think about it.
There's a line. I'll go back to what you said about R. Kelly. Like, there's a line cross for me. Like, a political party is one thing, because I'm not surprised that someone is choosing one side of the pole. That's this country. This country's built on that. I'm blue. I'm red. I'm the donkey. I'm the elephant. I'm Biden. I'm Trump. Right? Because that's where the popularity vote goes into. Imagine I had to give Hector 5 different choices. This motherfucker would be like,
forever.
I give him this motherfucker 2 choices. He'll be like, I gotta go with the one I'm gonna relate to the most, understandably.
I think that's where we falter and where our flaw is with this political system, that we only have a two-party system.
Two-party system.
Elaborate, because I understand what you mean.
I would rather have not that. I don't. When we limit ourselves to just 2 parties, we're always gonna fall back on choosing the lesser of 2 evils, because they're both of these parties are legit. Just they make a career out of doing this, and all they want to do is get reelected and continue being in power and doing nothing for our lives. So when we have more parties and like breaking away from that 2-party system, when we have other choices, and it's not like, oh, we're just gonna be these 2 people that we're gonna vote at the end of it. It creates more transparency, more actual possibilities for true change for our lives, and we're actually voting for people who are gonna actually make a difference. When we do this, we're just choosing for 2 clowns who are gonna continue to do the same shit over and over.
Clowns.
Honk. I understand and believe that, because for the sense that it's like this has been going on for a little too long now.
45 candidacies, presidencies.
You know, over 100 years
since the beginning of this country.
But man, I personally wouldn't want to see the change of this country from a democracy to whatever it could change into.
I mean, it'll be a good democracy. It'll just be a true democracy where people are actually choosing for people who are going to actually make a change. Here, it's a fraud. They're just feeding us lies and then doing whatever they want once they're in office.
Lies.
I on some conspiracy theory shit, I feel like that's just like, I feel like we low-key have it already decided before all this bullshit. I feel like this is a ruse.
Yeah, this like, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's in power. Like,
and going back, that's why I find this shit is weird.
I mean, it slightly matters.
I mean, it matters.
It matters. For the fact that this is the only choice we have as like American citizens.
I don't like either choice, but I feel like one is slightly better than the other.
One, to me, is just not racist openly and is not the worst
exactly
visible example to other countries.
Republican policies, they affect people. Like,
yeah, no doubt.
People who are being affected by their policies. And it's like,
no doubt.
You choose a Democratic Party, it just like, there's like just honestly lesser evil there, I feel.
For us, because we're born and raised into this Democratic Party, and we know
we weren't born and raised into it. First of all,
yes, we are. We were. What are you talking about? You live in New York.
I was born in New York. I mean, I wasn't born in it.
Okay, you guys are literally talking about the United States. When I'm saying you were born, you don't remember anything about the Mexican political parties. Do you remember anything about the DR political parties when you were a baby?
DR, bro.
Right. So y'all know what I mean.
I mean, growing up, I knew more about Mexican government than American.
But you were living in the States.
Yeah, I was living in the States. But I wasn't born into it, if that's what you're saying.
I don't mean literally born in the United States. I'm talking about you were born into this Democratic Party when you were in New York. Let's be real here.
You could still be a Republican living in New York.
You could, but you clearly weren't because you're clearly Democratic, right?
I guess so.
No, not I guess so. Because when you filled that shit out, did you say what actually what party did you put up?
Democrat. Of course you did.
But why is that? Of course she did. But then if I'm here saying that she was born into it, it was like, oh no, I was.
Why you fronting like you don't know this is Karina from season 1?
Because no, she making it stupid.
Nah, she's Karina from season 1. She's gonna come.
Yes.
She's gonna fight you on this.
Whatever. But that's what I'm saying though. Like we were born into this. Seriously, like we were born into this idea. So for us, those policies are clearly the better choice, and for other people, those.
Yeah, but it's like Republican policies just oppress people.
Do they just oppress people?
They oppress Latinos and blacks.
You mean particularly when it comes to Trump?
Immigrants.
Particularly, all blacks and Latinos are oppressed by Republican ideals.
Oppressed is a too broad of a term, but like they affect negatively much more. But at the same time, the United States has always had a problem.
The whole country is fucked up. Let's be real here.
Yeah, the whole thing needs to be.
At the end of the day, we here
like
of the Too Much Internet podcast, and I'll speak for everybody. And maybe I shouldn't. We don't fall under Republican ideas and policies.
No, sir.
Especially under Donald Trump. Not every Republican is a Trump supporter.
Much more left than I am Democratic.
I'm also much more left. That's
borderline communism.
Is that technically communism?
The extreme left is communism.
Are you extreme left?
I'm not extreme left, but I'm close to it.
Oh, what does that mean? Being close to extreme left, though.
Just like
you're close to it. But you're not there.
What is extreme?
I mean,
it's touching it. What is it? What is extreme left though?
It's just like everyone gets universal health care. Like I competition isn't really a good thing. That people aren't. Communism, people starved in the communism that we had in our world, in our history. People were starving. It wasn't like an ideal thing. On paper, it sounds pretty, but it's not utopia. But like, I just want everyone to just have a good life, not have to worry about food, like rent.
Nah,
and not having to worry about like living, and just like being able to like focus their time.
Just avoiding to afford stuff that are necessities.
That they need to
like healthcare.
Like
I don't want to have to worry about paying an $800 bill for the fucking hospital in order to live.
I mean, what country in this world? What country in this world can you live for free?
Europe.
For free.
In Europe.
There's no world you can live for free.
For free.
In Europe.
There's no.
Where in Europe? Because I know where you're trying to be funny. Where in Europe?
Just have a place.
I know. That's my thing though.
There's nowhere in this world you can live for free, but I'm not saying to live for free. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, but you gotta pay for health. Like, yeah, other places have free healthcare. Yes, but rent free, fruit, like.
We live in a capitalist society where competition is what drives it.
Yeah, but even if us living in a capitalistic society, you need taxes. You need taxes and to pay for things.
I'm not saying you shouldn't pay taxes. I'm just saying
there's money that's in rotation. Like, do you know why you got a stimulus check?
So that we can put money back into the economy.
Right. So you need to do that, right? But when you put money back into the economy, where do you think that goes to?
Into other people's pockets, and then they invest into other stuff, and it goes
to your city, to your state. This is why New York was also starving and dying for still kind of for a strong while, and why people were saying New York City is a ghost town, because we don't really have people spending money here, because we had a lot of businesses closed down, right, for the longest time in comparison to other spots, which clearly the reason why we did that here was to prevent like a really big other spike of coronavirus, right? So a lot of that money goes into funding construction, funding public schools, funding all these other places. But then you have like ideas like defund the police, where it's supposed to be like, and I would say this falls more into your rhetoric, where you're taking away money from like police and shit like that and moving it into things that are more necessary. But
redistributing to more necessary things.
Exactly.
But we spend so much on the military and other bullshit that we shouldn't be spending it on, where we could use all that money for other things that will better our lives.
But money makes the world go round, not just the United States, is my point.
Yeah.
Everywhere you have to spend money to live.
I'm not
like
saying
everywhere.
We're not saying I want to live for free.
You just said Europe. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, like healthcare. I want good healthcare. I don't have to worry about going to the hospital and being.
But everything has a price
in order to survive. I'm not saying you don't have to pay. I'm saying
no. I'm just saying everything has a price.
In order, I don't want to worry about dying. That's what I just don't want that.
No one wants to worry about dying, but that's just this world that you have to pay money.
I'm not saying
now. Don't get me twisted though. Now, don't get me twisted though, because I will say, and this is not anything you guys didn't say, but like obviously, like especially our communities are strongly affected by stuff like this, which is why I feel like where we really care about stuff like this, like giving back to the poor, helping the communities, helping people who are starving, helping the homeless. Exactly. See, like I understand that. My big thing is that this, not just even this country, this world revolves on money. So everyone's going to have to pay a price for something at one point. Not everything's going to be able to be free.
Pay a price in what sense?
Money. You have to pay money
like
for
sacrifice something?
No.
No, of course.
But not everything is a sacrifice, but people have to work.
And that's the point. I'm not saying that no one's working. In my utopia,
so in your utopia, what? How does it? Okay, how does it work in your utopia?
Everyone's working. Everyone has a place where they can make income and survive, and they don't have to worry about rent. Like rent is not like fucking astronomical high where we're paying $1,700 for rent.
Do you know why people pay mad money for rent?
Go on.
I'm asking you.
Educate me.
I'm asking you.
No, I thought you
educate us.
Why do you think people pay mad money for rent?
I thought you were gonna say, educate me.
Why do you think people? I'm asking you why. Why do you think people? I will tell you, but why do you think people pay mad money for rent?
People pay mad money for rent in this city because they increase rent. I don't.
What's in the city?
The location.
What's in the location?
A lot of people.
Accessibility.
Mad resources. There's mad resources in the city.
There's some real resources.
Compared to cities or places in the West. When you have things mad fucking deep from each other, obviously houses are way cheaper, but obviously you have a city where people want to be at, and that's where we're cramped in here and paying such high rent. But at the same time, I understand where you're coming from, where it's capitalism. People are greedy and people want money. And I get that. But that just comes with living in places like this in the United States, especially.
I'm just saying, this doesn't have to be our life.
How would you fix it?
We make it this way.
How would you fix it though? How would you not make it this way is my point.
I don't know. It just has to come with a whole bunch of people getting together and agreeing to change the way things are now and just
it's a lot of money, bro.
Money is fake. Money is printed.
See, nah, bro. Okay, see,
I know there's gold and there's actual value in it.
Oh no, yeah.
All this shit that we live under is shit that
it's all fake.
But that's how this world is. This is how the world is built.
This is how our world is. I'm not saying that's not what it is. I just would like a world where this is not our life.
But there's a difference between just now you're saying
what my utopia is.
Okay, I did ask what your utopia is. Yeah, I did ask what your utopia is. Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's just the point I'm getting at. That you have to spend money no matter where you are.
I'm not saying we're not spending money. I want to spend money.
You want to spend money.
But I don't want people.
We're not willing to spend money.
I don't want people starving.
Exactly.
I don't want people.
Wait, I can't hear Karina.
I said I said we never said we weren't willing to spend money. We didn't expect everything to be free. We just expect something to be a sensible price in order to live. You
guys were saying where things could be free. Now you're saying a sensible price. You never said sensible price.
You never said free.
You can even go back on in the episode.
Free. I never said free. You kept saying free.
Because things have to be worked for. Let's be real here.
Of course
things need. My point is not that it's free. Money makes the world go round. Is my point. That's my point.
I mean,
money
that's
has
the
to
world that we've made.
money has to be right, but there's not gonna. Are you expecting a world where things are not where money doesn't go around?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
You're making it seem like it's like I just want everything to be given to me and then I just live my life.
I mean, you do. You want healthcare to be given to you. You want
but it would be a system we would create where healthcare is given to everybody, but it's not like it's given to you. Like there's means behind it. Like everything's covered, everything's taken care of. Like it's paid for in a certain way.
That's just not cheap. Is my point.
It's not, but like we're spending ridiculously for no reason in other things that we shouldn't be.
That's where the point of defund the police comes from strongly.
Exactly.
Where I feel like a lot of people don't understand.
We're gonna keep a certain status quo where we're keeping certain people a certain way, so that people who are rich can continue to be rich. Jeff Bezos has way the fuck too much money.
But that's his money, bro.
Yeah, I get that, right? But he has so much money.
But that's his money.
I get that.
Ethically,
he doesn't.
He shouldn't have that much.
There's
money.
no ethics in politics when it comes to that. That's money.
A human does not need all that money.
But he doesn't have to give away his money.
I'm not saying he has to.
But you can't judge.
Have all that money.
I'm just saying.
Why? Why shouldn't he have all this money?
He shouldn't have all that money.
Why?
What for?
It's not devil's advocate.
He's never gonna spend it in his lifetime. He's never gonna spend it in his lifetime. So
who are you to tell him how to spend his money?
Eddin, you bugging? Nah.
How am I bugging?
There's so many people.
Who are you?
You
guys are mistaking me saying you're mistaking me saying you have no sense of saying how to spend his money, and of course this money can save people and end world hunger. You're taking those two and putting in.
I'm not saying that he should be the one to.
So, but I have this one telling me that I'm bugging, but I'm saying that you have no sense of telling him how to spend his money because he made that money.
I'm not saying that he should be spending his money in a certain way.
Right.
They're saying that he has a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
And there's a limited amount of money in this world apparently, right? Or are we printing money based off of a certain value? So
I don't know how that works. I'm not gonna lie to you. He has trillions of dollars.
It's worth. It's not actual money he has. Like he has worth in like other things.
Yeah, he has a net worth, right?
But there's money everywhere,
right?
And there's people who have nothing on the streets.
Yeah. Morally, that's fucked up. Don't get it twisted. Again, that's what I'm saying. Me saying that you have no sense of telling him how to spend his money and that this money could be used properly. No, I'm not saying you are.
Yeah.
I'm saying him telling him how to use his money. Morals you can't fall into morals with that because that's what he does with his money. It's fucked up. Don't get it twisted. Because yes, you could be saving mad people. You could be helping people with healthcare in this country. You could be doing so many things. And this, I'm gonna just bring it all the way around with it's money too, but with morals specifically is where Kanye is fucked up. You have this responsibility. You were a top charting artist. You made so many money of not only from music, from clothes and resale. You have all of this. You have this moment to be like, yo, let's save the American people. Let's not support a really racist dude. I don't care if I'm mainly from the black community. I understand that I'm part of the minorities, right? We got to stand up and support the guy who's not the open racist. And he didn't do it. That's what's fucked up to me. Where like today I legit like when I saw the tweet. I don't know if y'all saw this, but it was like I voted. He put like a picture of like him with the sticker of I voted, right? And I'm just like, wow, this guy really don't give a fuck about us. And I never thought he did, but like,
did he say he voted for himself?
Yeah, he voted for himself. This guy really don't give a fuck. Let's be real here. None of these presidential candidates give a fuck about us. They don't. They really don't.
Politicians.
You think politicians overall?
I mean, there's only 2 presidential candidates, and there's like Mitch McConnell does not give a fuck about anybody. He is one.
I don't know shit about Mitch McConnell. I just saw his shit.
Is cat who keeps keeping the Congress like doing nothing.
He winning right now, though, right?
No, he won. He won his state again. So there's that.
These states don't want to change, yo. They don't want people like us in there at all. I ain't gonna visit Montana. I ain't going to Tennessee.
Montana?
Bruh, I don't know, something enough that the whites don't want us to be there. Let's be real here. And maybe even the black people or the Latinos and etc. But like people in Montana, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas. What the fuck is in Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota, Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, South Carolina, Florida, Texas, where mad Latinos reside. Like, come on. That's where it's like wild. Like, what? Like, it makes me wonder where the American people are like. It's like when we watched that video. So we watched the video where like they were in Trump rallies and shit, and then like they were making fun of them. But like he was like, one of the topics was loyalty, and they were like, oh, like, you know, what would make you like not support Trump anymore? Like if he said the N word or something, and then they were like, like we don't care. Mm-hmm. So if Joe Biden said the N word, I'd be like, oh, yeah, nah, we can't have Joe Biden. We gotta get some. We got who we got? The Rock. Some people said The Rock is a. Who? Is that Joe Rogan backwards?
No, Joe Jorgensen is the running candidate for the Green Party.
Bro, I didn't even hear him so well. I really thought it was Joe Rogan backwards.
Joe Jorgensen.
I don't know nothing. I don't know anything about. Party. I don't know anything about any parties other than Biden and Trump. I know Elizabeth Warren. Like I know nothing about these things. That I'm like, oh, it's Joe Rogan, right? But backwards.
You know the other people who are running. Do you guys want to know the other people that are running?
Mm-hmm.
For the Libertarian Party, it's Joe Jorgensen, and for the Green Party, it's Howie Hawkins.
Howie what?
Hawkins.
That's such a waste.
All these people running.
These are
such a waste of a vote.
The leads, those two, and then you could write in anybody.
What the fuck do you do though?
What?
To get these people up there?
We have other parties. We have other parties, and like it's not like other parties are banned from running. It's just that there's no like coverage on them. No one knows about them, and so like they're not thrown in our face. All that's thrown in our face is the Republicans and the Democrats. So those parties are there, and they have their candidates who want to run for their parties.
It's because this country can't decide on more than two people, bro.
Because it's because it just becomes a little game like Xbox versus PlayStation. Apple,
bro, that's so sad.
Apple versus Android.
Are you trying to say?
It's Pepsi versus Coca-Cola. It's always been. That's all it is.
So you equate Trump to Xbox, right?
Wow! Wow!
Nope.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
No, she's not wrong.
Get the fuck out of here.
She's not wrong.
No,
Hector, I'm gonna have to agree with her. If there was a more, if there was more of a racist, if there was more of a racist console,
I am not having this.
I mean, it's probably PC. Let's be real here. First of all, it's PC. It's PC. Bro, when I go play Call of Duty, and I go play Call of Duty, you could put like ranks and shit, and a lot of them people put like Trump or like I'm quoting this, fuck George Floyd or MAGA, shit like that. Like PC, like that's racist. But if we're talking about consoles, Xbox is definitely the more racist console.
Nope, I'm not letting you know.
And you know why, bro? You know why? I'm so glad Karina says it. You know why? You know why? What is Microsoft compared to Sony? It's soft, but just small. Compared to Sony. Sony is a Japanese country based.
Oh, there you go. You saved it.
Yeah, I saved it. Microsoft is American made, bro, and this country is a racista.
That's cute.
I know, I tried. Damn, that's a good point.
Based off the Associated Press, Biden is leading with 220.
He's leading
223, yeah.
And Trump is at
really? I see 205 and 136.
223 and 118 is what I see.
I was looking at the Now This.
So I don't know.
I'm looking at Google's, but they're all. I guess they're all going through the Associated Press.
I mean, they're all in the lead, so that's some matters.
Fox is projecting. Oops, they're doing something else right now. They're looking at the Senate. I saw
Fox is just like, nah, fuck this. Trump won. Who cares? we're just like, yo.
they can't even front. They can't even front like that because they
can't. They have to take the L.
They're showing Trump at like Biden at like 2. Coño. It was higher. I'm hoping they change because they're showing us they're repeating Senate right now.
Bro, well, Nevada is only, I don't know. I can't even tell you how many things is Nevada.
There's only a little bit of states left on for the Senate.
Look, last question before we do the word of the week. That's why I don't like doing politics episodes.
Why?
It's just like, at the end of the day, I'm just still laugh at like Donald Trump.
I mean, politics is a part of our lives, like whether we talk about it or not.
Yeah, I don't think I don't do politics enough justice and as much as a responsibility as an American citizen or just the people of my community. I don't do it enough justice, and I should get more involved. Say that again. Take it for granted. Yeah, I'll say so. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, when you're not like, when I know Trump and, well, not I know, but I'd be lying to you if I acted like directly that Trump Biden will change my life forever. But I have to think about other people, you know?
It won't change your life forever.
I think that's what like it's a problem here is that we're so selfish that we're only thinking about benefiting ourselves instead of benefiting the country as a whole.
Right.
So
well, New York has always been a Democratic state. That's why I guess that's why that's where my worries don't lie. Because I'm like, oh, well, we're gonna be a blue state, so I'm not.
Here in the state, we're always
blue.
The state always goes blue.
Yeah,
and then that's
where I'm not worried.
I think that's what like people as a majority who live here. That's where they get the sense of like my vote doesn't count. My vote means nothing. Like it doesn't matter whether I vote or not because New York is always gonna go blue. So whether or not we vote, it doesn't matter because New York is always gonna go to Democrats.
But y'all forget about motherfuckers.
Thought that if enough people thought that and blue people don't actually vote for blue, then red people will be like, oh, this is our time now.
Republicans are always like
landslide, right?
Yeah.
People, y'all gotta remember, and shout out to all my Bronx people, that y'all got people like Ruben Diaz Sr. who are homophobic.
He's a Republican.
As fuck. Not Junior, Senior. I don't really know shit about Junior.
They both
Senior is homophobic as fuck. Remember that? Remember that? Remember that?
He was in power.
And he was in power.
He was a local.
Remember that? And like Karina said, he was Republican. Like y'all got it's where people don't remember that the local elections, and this is again, I don't ever try to act like I know politics like that. I don't ever try to act like I know shit about Trump or Biden. Ooh, speaking of that, Trump just went up. OD.
Did he?
Well, he's 145 now. But he's not gonna be 146. Am I right? On Associated Press, Google.
On Fox is real quick. Biden's 227 and Trump is 210. So it's like
210.
210.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nah, girl, I didn't see all that.
See, that's
I see 145.
Yeah,
that's Fox News. So you have to look at like they're obviously using different results.
I feel Fox.
I think they're calling. They're calling certain states before the states have officially stop counting.
Because it's like what Karina said. Oh, that being said, Karina, remember how I asked you earlier to bring that post from on Instagram? Can you pull that up real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So
give me a second.
Today today is now it's Wednesday, November 4th. Recording. 12:23 a.m. Today, like we don't find out today officially who's president, but projections are a big deal because this is technically the day this is the last day to vote. Technically, right?
This is the last day to vote.
Well, this is the last day to vote. So, which is why it's
whatever
a
they're
big
counting
fucking
now is
deal.
whatever's been already voted before today.
Like you get an idea, and then realistically, whoever's president, whoever's either reelected or the new president, won't be till January. But this is a big day because you already know what mood is going to be shifted.
Mm-hmm.
You already know how to feel for the next 4 years after today. But Karina, I'm sorry. What was the post that I told you to pull up? Karina shared this post on IG, by the way.
So it was from Now News on IG. Now This News, sorry. And it's basically saying how the election isn't over. today because today's the last voting day. That 50 states count votes after election day, 18 states count ballots that arrive after election day, 29 states count military ballots that arrive after election day. Deadlines to certify state results range from November 5th to December 9th. Electoral College votes on December 14th, which is like when we find who the actual president is. Congress certifies the Electoral College vote on January 6th. So,
Right.
Which is why it takes all the way till January
January to find out.
To officially find out, yeah. Which I never thought about that until like maybe last year and this year. Well, not last year, but
11th, right?
I don't know. I don't know how that works, honestly.
Inauguration?
Probably.
Inauguration? I don't know.
Is there a re-inauguration?
Re-inauguration?
Like when you're president again?
No, it's not the 20th.
Or you just go through with it?
I don't know.
Through with it, I guess.
But yeah.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say before we. Oh, right. Local elections. That's where voting especially matters in places like New York. Voting matters when it's the presidential election, primaries, all that jazz. But if you really want to take that second and figure out and help your community, vote for your local elections.
That's local elections, yeah.
Yeah, that's where your vote, like your vote always matters, no matter who you are, even if this state is gonna be blue, and if you want to keep it blue, do it. Because like Karina said, the red is going to be like, you know what? Oh, y'all comfy. Yoink. Yeah, mm-hmm. But those local elections where it matters. You'll see certain buildings being made, certain community centers being made, certain facilities being made. Y'all want to talk all this defund the police? Bet. There's votes for that.
For that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's votes for that. We have responsibility as a community.
City Hall is active.
City Hall. Again, I'm here talking of the idea of like, yo, I'm a person as much as these two fellow people of mine and other people in this state and like city that just want the better for other people. Start local. You really want to feel like you're part of the change? Do something for your community. Be your voice. Because then you got motherfuckers like Kanye who come from Chicago, not from even the best side of Chicago, who made mad money, who obviously made his own money, was a hustler, is a hustle, doing all this stuff.
And yet, be a hustler.
Yeah. Made bomb ass music. And then
he did
first endorsed Trump and then now is endorsing himself, which
himself.
look, that takes some strength and some ego.
He got plenty of that, so
I'm gonna endorse myself for this shit. That takes a lot.
No, he's not experienced with, so.
At what point do you think these celebrities understand, like, oh, this isn't about me?
It's always about them.
It's not about them.
It'll stop being about them when we stop treating them like they're
otherworldly. Yeah.
That's where I see, and this is the last time to say, and I would love to hear what's everyone's closing thoughts before we do the word of the week and cut this political shit or just this topic. Oh, Biden just went up 237 on Fox. At what point do celebrities actually have a responsibility when it comes to this stuff? Because then it's wrong for me to be like celebrities, not wrong, but I feel like it's a little hypocritical for me to be like, oh, like celebrities shouldn't have a word in saying this. And then you're saying
their responsibility to tell us.
Right. Yeah. And then you got like, or like even more specifically, you got like Cardi B being like, yo, go vote for the, not the racist and all that. And it's like, and I'm just, and like, I'm like, oh yeah, like, fuck yeah, I'm with that. But then like, isn't it a little hypocritical for me to be like, yeah, Cardi B should tell us, like, Cardi B should go tell people to do that. And then I'm like, oh, like celebrities shouldn't have a voice in this. How do you feel about that?
Karina.
Hector.
Go on.
It's a weird and tough question because it's a weird thought process because it's like you would like to see the people who are obviously popular let's be real here. We have an electoral college vote and a popular vote when it comes to this election. It's a popularity contest of this country. It's just that at one point you even if I were to have voted wet. Wow, I can't even speak. If I were to have voted red 3 days ago or whatever, whenever I dropped my ballot, right? This state would have been blue, and those 29 electoral votes would have gone to Biden, right? But again,
your popular vote.
Where does it go?
Would have been popular, but
that's true. Good point.
You just added to that popular count, but the popular count doesn't really matter. To me, it's weird. I don't. They're people. I don't think celebrities should have an influence on what you think you should, like, which way you should go. You know, I don't think they should have that kind of like influence on people.
In your life overall, or just in politics?
Well, no. When it comes to politics, I don't think celebrities should have that power and be like, I'm voting for this person, so you should, like, based off of what they say they're voting for, then all of the little fans who are easily influenced will be like, because that person's voting for them, I'm voting for them too, when they don't even know what their policies are and what they're about. I think people should just like vote for who they feel like holds their values to the truest self. But celebrities is weird. America has has given celebrities such a pedestal that they shouldn't have when it comes to our politics. No, because like politics are affecting everyone's lives, not just people in this country, but people outside, people in this world. Climate change is a real thing. Climate change is something that has been joked around for way the fuck too long, and it's not something that should be played with. So,
bro, we deny
science, bro.
Science so much. It's wild. And then it makes me wonder, at one point, am I like fucking up with like science, and like maybe I'm believing in science too much, or like because then there's that conspiracy where it's like they tell us it's the science, but it's not really the science. They just want to stop you from blah 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 blah. And I get that too, because everybody has their own conspiracy theories and ideas. And yeah, Karina, how do you feel about celebrities? I ask you because you got like even Lady Gaga clearly going for Biden.
Right.
Makes sense.
She
sang at his rally, or was that his rally?
It was at his rally, and has like committed basically most of her social media to like Biden and voting these past few weeks, which is like, I feel like at one hand it's great that they use their platform for something worthwhile, like Leonardo DiCaprio has been speaking out against climate change. People, and then some of the people are like, go vote, even if it's not the same person as me, just as long as you go vote.
Right.
It's great.
I think
for that is okay. But like, if you expect these like, celebrities
for this person, just like go vote, go participate,
go participate, go do your civil liberties
duty.
But civil duties. But at the point where if you expect these people to be your role models, that's where you're just putting too much power into them, and it's not right.
Yeah, I think we had that conversation before too, right? It's like
about celebrities and role models.
And role models.
Yeah.
About being role models.
Don't expect them to be your role models.
Yeah, but it's someone you could look up to them, but they shouldn't be role models, right?
You can look to
aspire
them,
or relate.
You can look to them for like inspiration, but don't expect for them to be like your overall role
Don't
model,
hold them to a certain regard with it.
Right. Don't put them at a pedestal and be like, this is an almighty person who can do no wrong,
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this is literally how they look at Trump. I know we watched that video and shit, but I feel like the reason why people fuck with Trump is because he's legit. He's like a real life TV show.
He's a person. He's an actual person. Who
he's the Cardi B of racists. Like Cardi B is like ew, and he's like China. Like it's the same thing. People love them. People love them for what they do. Who they like. As much as people love Cardi B for being quote unquote ratchet or like being herself or saying what she feels like, it's the same thing for Trump. Clearly, he has more racist like views, stupid views, things that go against science. Is the reason why we have so many deaths from the coronavirus. I
mean, I'll give him this. He's like real as it can get. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't have any filter.
There's that.
So there's that. He can't really bullshit his way. He can try to bullshit, but you can
he's
really
like in
tell.
Your face about it. While other politicians will.
There's like do the other. Sugarcoating shit. I'm like, all right, just tell me the truth.
He's no better than 6ix9ine. Straight up, he's no better than 6ix9ine,
bro.
As he should have, because my man, that last song you dropped was whack.
He was losing it.
He's still relevant?
No.
Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
I can't believe. Sorry, that's last thing I'm gonna say. Yeah, I can't believe. Like, I really thought I was just gonna see him like old age with like
Rise
rainbow
and fall of 6ix9ine.
Yeah, like I thought I was gonna see him like in 2069, old as fuck, after serving his sentence. But like he really got let out. That's so like he snitched his way out. That's fucking wild. Yes, last thing, my bad, this is a long episode. We're gonna go back to our normal format, and we do have a video for you this weekend. Where the last thing we're gonna do is the word of the week.
All right, guys. Word of the week this week is voter fatigue.
What the fuck is voter fatigue?
Voter fatigue. It is a noun. Voter fatigue. When voting for the lesser of two evils becomes tiresome.
Oof.
So I voted early last week, and I got voter fatigue.
To avoid voter fatigue? Oh. You got voter fatigue.
Would it be fucked up to say that even when it came to Obama, we were voting for the lesser of two evils?
It's weird because I believed that there was going to be change there.
I mean, there was some change.
I mean, because like...
I mean, he did a lot of fucked up shit too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did overseas for sure.
Yeah.
So we don't talk about that. We only talk about stuff here.
And we just talk about the good shit, or like he was on Ellen.
And the fact that he was our first black president.
Now she's canceled.
Now she's canceled.
Yeah, now she's canceled, right?
Yo, if Ellen can't get, that's all right, guys. Oh, there was no good. No one participated in last week's Word of the Week. ASM.
What the fuck, Brian?
Where you at, bro? But yeah,
nah, it's okay, Brian. We know you were like probably out of it for a little bit.
Oh, goodies.
All this was a little stressful, so we understand. Fuck you. That was really funny. You said that about Ellen. Because we really, because yo, I remember some people would like love Ellen, and then everyone was like, yo, like she treated her staff like a piece of shit, and like the back of my mind, I was like, you know what? I'm not that surprised.
I didn't think
she's so nice. She's so nice.
I thought because she was a gay white woman. That's what it was. They were like, yeah, she can't do no wrong, and then everybody found out that she could do wrong, and then she was like, oh wow.
We're all human. Like I'm not expecting to like. This is where we hold our celebrities on a certain pedestal. Like,
bruh, but Ellen was like Ellen sort of still is like Oprah praise, and Oprah has her own community too.
Yeah,
like Oprah.
Yeah, we love these celebrities too much. We do. I ain't gonna act like if I saw Bruno Mars, I won't be like, yo, are you fucking Bruno Mars? Like. Like so weird.
Yes.
Any last thoughts before we go? Who do you think is gonna win?
Based off the
hopefully Biden.
Biden's securing the bag. I'm not
securing the bag. What the fuck, bro? That's what you say? That's what you say to this presidential election? Securing the bag.
I'm not.
Bro, I really hope the projections that he wins, because I want to make this a clip and show people that Hector thinks the Biden securing the bag. What the fuck? That is sadly the most realistic way to look at this fucking presidency if it were to happen. I'm sorry, what were you gonna say, buddy?
Looking at
securing the bag, bruh. All right, sorry, what?
Securing the bag. So looking at the rest of what's left based off their predictions and like what's been already secured in terms of the states and what's still up for like grab, it's not looking. I feel like Trump might jump.
That's what I was looking at too.
He's leading in all these other states that have him like officially closed, and like right now all he has is really like Hawaii, Arizona, and Alaska.
He's getting close. He's getting close.
But
he's at 174.
I don't think that's enough.
But he's looking wild good on Fox. Well, first of all, no, he's not. He's not looking wild good on Fox. But
if Trump secures Texas, he's gonna jump. He's gonna be right behind. Biden.
Oh fuck, he is.
And he's
gonna secure Texas.
And he is.
We're still waiting on Nevada, Pennsylvania, and all these are red states, by the way.
Based off the Associated Press, Nevada's already going Trump.
But I mean, based off Fox, Trump is already.
Because Fox is just showing numbers. That while the Associated Press is showing you the map and like.
No, both of them are showing me a map.
Oh, except Fox is. Oh yeah, but there's no actual numbers on the map there.
Oh, you're right. It's only. I mean, no. Well, there's. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're reading maps here. Yeah, we're just reading maps here. Yeah. I see what you mean though. Yeah, Associated Press. But it's weird because then the Fox is just like. It's showing Trump catching up, which I feel like if I was a Trump supporter, I would also like to see Trump catching up.
We still got a chance.
We hit a dinger. Like. I get it.
I'm kind of scared, guys. Like I don't know. Trump might win. It's really close.
I don't know. It's super close. I feel better about this than when Hillary was running, to be honest with you. Because that shit was sad by like 8 o'clock. That shit was sad by 8 o'clock, and like SNL put it into the most perfect sketch. With Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. So if y'all want to watch that, go watch that. But that being said, this is the Too Much Internet podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at toomuch.internet. Follow us on Twitter at the TMI pod. Make sure you follow myself at Thank You Ed and Hector at Delgado_Miss and Karina at Karina is gonna be okay. Make sure you go to SoundCloud, you go to Spotify, you go to iTunes, you go to Google Podcasts, you go to Apple Music, Audible, which is also Amazon Podcast, Amazon Music, which is Audible,
Apple
which is where you could get Amazon Podcast, Apple Podcast, anywhere you could get your favorite podcast and stream it. Make sure you go there. Check us out every Wednesday on those streaming platforms, and every Wednesday, I just realized I'm looking at the wrong camera, every Wednesday on YouTube, which is where you could watch me look at the wrong camera if you search Too Much Internet on the search. This has been another episode of the Too Much Internet podcast. Bye.